What is going on? I am still on 3 engine rooms on this account. My other one is on 4 and just going up and down, which is exactly what you expect from heavy melons. I can only make so many jokes before the heavy melons go away. I assume the melons are not going to be super useful forever, but who the heck knows? Now, this account, as you can see, has been crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Let's quickly show you this account's tech tree. Machine guns, don't care about defenses. Cannons, also don't care about. Went and got snipers. I know I said I don't care about defenses, but I also have boom cannons on this one. Just trying to do things slightly differently. Also, I've got the GBE node, which is helpful. I've got Heavy Bombardier, Bomba Melons, Melon Bomba something or others. Anyways, let's keep going. Gonna show you what's going on here. Not quite at the 4 engine room level yet, but pretty much ready to make that jump. Showing you how I'm crushing it. 7 win streak. Before that was like, actually, you know what? Let's just check the profile. See where I'm at in the task force here. 56.5%, 139, lost 25. Pretty darn okay. Only 69 battles, 69 heavy bombs, heavy melons. There's just too many things going on right now. My mind's gonna explode. Doing something slightly different here, using more heavies. Oh, this is a different base. Haven't seen a base laid out like this in a long time. This is the first base that isn't quite the same for my strategy. Anyways, what we're doing is it's 5 heavies, 3 huge melon tossers. We're gonna go something like this, and then we're just gonna same sort of idea. It's like a heavy rush with some extra heavy melons in behind, and the melons just speed things up ever so slightly. Battle ordersing around all of the things. Getting hit by the shock binds really doesn't affect us because the melon chuckers just come in from behind and everything just kind of works. Things go very quickly in this scenario, and my slowest time is like 3:23 or something like that. So before I was showing you the strategy with all heavy rushes. I was showing you with like 2 to 3 boats of heavies, and now stepping it up to 5 has drastically improved my attacks on this account. Anyways, obviously there's many ways to use melon tossers, but I'm finding that this is going far better for me, and this was all feedback from a subscriber. So as you can see here, like look at that, 335. That is incredibly fast. So just flying through these. I would show you my replays, but we're just going to keep winning because all we do is win until I go and record a video, and then it kind of backfires. So so far so good. Just getting it's important to get 1 flag off to that left hand side just because it gives a slightly different approach angle for some of your heavies, and as a result you saw we get to clear that 1 mine. We're going to get the battle orders going, get all of our troops running. We have lost most of our melons, so that 1 well placed machine gun seems to be making all the difference in the world. So this base, remember how I got too cocky every time that happens, got far too cocky, and as a result we're gonna lose. We're not even gonna get all of the engine rooms. So this person with their maxed machine guns, with maxed sniper towers, with maxed boom cannons, crushed us, crushed our hopes and dreams. Let's retreat and put our tail between our legs. That machine gun right there was so well placed. That machine gun, I can't even show you. I'm fairly certain that that machine gun, that's not the right replay. I told you, the heavy melons and the melon innuendos just made my, I did it again. My brain is completely and utterly melted. Are you not entertained? I think that machine gun right there just melted all of my troops. So look at that. That machine gun was so well placed for my attack. They saw us coming, and that's why we are in iron and they're in gold, I suppose. So well done, Squiggles. That base was epically well done. And I think we're just going to run through all this stuff, though. Again, it's important to make sure you drop your heavies first. Also, make sure you drop some heavies slightly off to the left. I find that left-hand side flag makes all the difference in the world. It just makes all of your attack much much prettier, much better. And our heavies are clearing the shock mines, but it doesn't really matter because our heavies aren't doing most of the damage, just trying to get the heck away from that last machine gun. There's a weird kind of balance where I don't want to throw shocks because I want to get Brick and her battle orders going, but you definitely need some shocks. Getting all of our bombardiers on to that final engine room. Obviously, we don't have many bombardiers left. We only had 2, I think, chucking, but that's all you need. We've got 5 boats of heavies, 3 boats of bombardiers, just crushing our opponents. Let's see what this guy or gal is up to. So they're doing kind of the same thing, but that boom cannon off to the side. I love the side boom cannon because you can get Brick with just that little bit of sneakiness. So a lot of people don't pay any attention to that side boom cannon. Whoa, they were trying to do something there and it did not go well. Love it, love it, love it. And I think that's going to give us the victory, get us 1 step closer to gold. Back to 2-1 on the video. Anytime I can go positive win streak, win ratio on a video, I have to like it. I mean, we now see that chest right there. Don't claim that right now. We are so close to the next tier. And if we have a look at that chest, as you can see there, 13 keys, 255. If we go up to the next tier, it'll have more stuff in it. I found that I click on it by accident, though. The muscle memory, it's like clicking on the resource boat. Don't click your resource boat. You will regret it. And as a, ooh, this is kind of interesting. I think I'm going to change my plan up a little bit. I'm going to go back to that other strategy, 1 and 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. I'm going to go heavy bomb and then heavy bomb, Brick. And I think that should speed us up a little bit. I think that will give us a nice little path to get rid of all of the things. I'm already regretting it, though. Every time I change my attack strategy, I end up regretting it. So as soon as those melon bombs land, we're going to get all of the rest of our heavy dudes running. And now just battle orders and shock and more battle orders just because. Need our melons to start chucking. 325. Pretty good time. That is usually good enough to win. I don't know when they started. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Are we Goku 61? Are we going up to gold? Yes, yes, we are. And all of a sudden, second account is into gold. We can claim that chest. And now if we come back here and look at this chest, suddenly we've got an extra 30,000 tokens and an extra 1 key. And that 1 key makes all the difference in the world, simply because how many times last season were we 1 key short? Now, I don't entirely have a plan at this point. I don't know if I want to get more GBE. More GBE I don't think is required at this point. I really want to get more boom cannons just because I feel like they're going to be useful, especially once people start using rocket choppas. I have seen the rocket choppas a little bit in 4 engine rooms, but for this point, I'm just going to hang on and do some hoarding. I find that I just do better by hoarding and letting you guys decide, getting some input from you guys and gals, obviously. Find that I just do better. It gives me time to think myself. I get some input from you guys, and then I just combine and we do this mind meld craziness. I think it's a Star Trek thing. I'm going to shock this machine gun because last time I didn't shock that machine gun in that location. You know exactly what happened. So now we're going to run away. Look how much health our bombardiers have. Not a lot, but they are alive. All thanks, I think, to that shock. So if you're looking to set up a base, I would highly recommend considering putting that machine gun right there. I think that one is the answer to all of life's problems. That machine gun, with that engine room placement, I feel like it's just super unstoppable and OP, and I had to shock it and all sorts of stuff. So seems like some thought has gone into that. I don't put a lot of thought into my base at all, as you can see by the fact that things are just thrown around willy-nilly. The only thing I have done as far as thinking goes, is putting that boom cannon there and that boom cannon there. I find that putting a boom cannon off to the side is just, everyone drops their troops first and brick last, which means that these boom cannons have a good chance of taking brick down with a shot to the dome, which is just, anytime I see brick sitting there with stars around her head, you know you've got a good chance at winning. Now, this base, same thing. I mean, it's just so repetitive. Once you figure out an attack strategy that works, stick with it, and you're going to have great, great success. There are certain things where it's just so good once you figure out an attack strategy, and you can just burn through everything. And the heavies just clear all of the defenses. It doesn't matter how many shock mines they have, how many defenses they have. Obviously, that isn't 100% true, because as you saw there, we got absolutely wrecked by that one base when I wasn't prepared for it, throwing all of my GBE and just crushing bases using super heavy melons. I don't know if you have a good name for the 5 heavies with 3 melons compared to the 3 heavies with 5. I mean, we had like heavy melons or big melons. I wish I could come up with some sort of PG-13 title for this video. If you have a better title than the one I decide on, please do let me know, because I am not super duper creative, and I feel like there's a better name for the heavier melons, and I don't know. I mean, there's more heavies. That's what I mean by heavier melons. Obviously, for those of you who are trying to figure out what the heck I'm talking about, oftentimes I don't know what the heck I'm talking about, but that is where my brain is as far as the heavier melons. At this point, it's probably just going to be called heavier melons or bigger melons or something brain off. Shock mine hit us. That shock mine seemed to be different than that's why that machine gun right there also well placed. I rushed my flares a little bit, and as a result we are going to lose. So that machine gun right there seems like it did some good work on us, and got distracted by trying to come up with titles, and Billy V came in and ruined our melon. And just let's have a look at Billy V's attack. I think that's one of the better times I've seen against my base, and my base is not good, by the way. That's one of the things that I pride myself on, is not base design, but just being faster. So Billy V, you were faster. Kudos to you. Let's see what you did. I kind of assume you did the exact same attack I was going to do. Billy V, wasting some time, all heavy rush. Now, Billy V, if you add some Melon Bombardiers to that, your time would have been even better. I'm not a big fan of the rush with the extra boats from the left-hand side. I don't think that makes any difference. I think it actually slows you down. I'm open to hear what you guys have to say, but I don't think the left-hand side boats did anything good for him there. Now, this base, we're going to finish off with this base. I am like 99% confident we're going to beat this person just based on offense alone. This person has done more on the defensive side than us, but I think we're going to be golden here. I'm going to throw a shock here just to make sure that our Melon Bombardiers get where they need to go. Run the heck away from that. And you'll notice that that machine gun that was right by that core there just got absolutely pummeled by our shrapnel from our heavy bombardier dudes. So super duper love the fact that the shrapnel flies late, but again, we still have 3 heavy bombardiers in there, Melon Bombardiers I should say. They just haven't had a chance to chuck, and we're gonna lose again. I just find seems like we're getting hit by shock mines more so than normal. So this person might have, oh never mind, they're waiting for us. So I don't like it when people wait. Like that person waited just long enough to know how fast they've got to be, and that drives me a little bit crazy. I mean, it's a great tactic. By all means, use all of your scouting time. There's nothing dirty about it. There's nothing bad about it, but it drives me crazy because it's just, I don't know. Anyways, it's fair, it's good, but it's just not what I'm all about for whatever reason. So Alia is going to beat us. They're going to beat us terribly, terribly badly. We're going to get our butts kicked. Kudos to you. We're not going to watch this replay because there's nothing special about it. Their time is not a good one. It's just a average 317 is about the average for my base, and their base, I go offense, they went defense. Clearly I need to place some time into putting my shock mines and things in the right place, because so far there's been 2 bases at the gold level that have stumped me, and actually maybe even 3. I guess Billy V's base, I just wasn't a good attack, but this one and this one, I'm going to go back, review those 2 bases. You know what? I'll show them to you again in case you want to take a screenshot, because I feel like this machine gun here and their placement of their shock mines was pretty darn good. I'll show you this one more time in case you want to screenshot it, because 251 on my part is not good. Obviously, it's not all about shock mine placement, but I feel like the clumping made a big difference, and I just got stuck in that clump and couldn't get out. Anyways, that is all for me. 2 accounts in gold, 1 at 4 engine rooms, 1 at 3. I feel like 3 engine rooms is easier to win right now. That may just because I haven't adopted to 4 engine rooms quite yet. But if you're thinking of moving up to 4 engine rooms and you're winning more than you're losing, I would suggest sticking around a little bit longer. I know that flies in the face of all the advice that I usually give. Heavy melons flying in the face. Yeah. But 4 engine rooms for me just so far hasn't been as easy to win at yet, and it might just be that I'm missing something. But if you're winning at 4 engine rooms, do hit me up with your suggestions. Otherwise, as always, have an amazing weekend. I am super stoked for this weekend. The weather is going to be perfect, sunny with wet dirt and dry rocks, and I shall talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. I'm ZMOT. Do consider sticking around, checking out the list of Patreons. I've got a couple new ones on there. The couple YouTube members, and also, as you can see here, I need to put my own name in. Don't forget to put my name in your creator boost. I know that's annoying, but every time I remind you guys, I see the stats go up. So you guys are forgetting just as much as I am. So keep booming those beaches. Have an amazing weekend. I shall talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. Don't forget the extra ability is here, that deployable turret. I'll talk to you soon. Peace!